desert wind begins to rise, burning gold beneath the sky. Ancient rivers carved in stone whisper songs the earth has known. Distant mountains stand in flames, silent guardians without names, while the night unfolds its veil over in the sacred trails. Drums are echoing through the sand like the pulse of older lands, slow and deep beneath the stars, calling spirits from afar. A lonely saxophone appears, wild and trembling to the ears. Every note begins to sway like smoke that drifts away. Chants beneath the crimson horizon, flowing through the desert rain. Every shadow starts to breathe, every silence starts to sing. The bassline hums a sacred tone, low and endless as the storm, like the earth beneath our feet, like forgotten history. The piano barely speaks at all, soft as dust against the leaving space for without names. I close my eyes and drift beyond, far beyond where I belong, into timeless ancient days. Can you hear the endless sound? Like the heavens turning round, moving far beyond control. The drummer slowly builds a storm, steady hands both fierce and warm. Cymbals shimmer like the heat, dancing through eternity. The saxophone climbs dark and high like an eagle through the sky. Every phrase becomes a prayer floating through the burning air. The night grows vast and deeply blue, filled with visions breaking through. Every heartbeat starts to glow with truths we never chose to swallow. While the drums continue slow, like the tides that always flow, like the tides in endless flow. No beginning, no goodbye, only stars and endless skies, only echoes without end, only echoes without end. Sacks of crimson arise, wild and trembling to the ear. Every shadow begins to sway, every silence starts to sail. Chants beneath the crimson horizon, flowing through the desert rain. Every shadow starts to breathe, told us lies beyond control. Because somewhere past the dawn, past the place where names are gone, a sacred rhythm still remains, living deep inside eternal skies. The river moves beneath the dawn, slow as time itself moving on. Morning mist across the field, hiding wounds we never healed. Cold wind singing ancient melodies, every leaf carried far away. I walk alone beside the shore, searching for something more, something deep brighter than the rain. A distant saxophone appears, warm and trembling to the ears, like smoke against the sky. Light through the sacred silence, calling softly, soft tonight. Every sorrow starts to fade, rivers opening inside. The bass line moves so deep and low, like the earth beneath the snow, holding every fragile dream inside its endless stream. The piano speaks in gentle tones, like forgotten hymns, returnity. Cymbals shimmer faint and warm, like distant stars before the storm. Oh Spirit, can you hear the human cry? Can you see beyond the sky? The saxophone climbs bittersweet, tender, fragile, incomplete. I remember childhood songs, voices where my heart belonged, hands lifted toward the light in the middle of the night. Now the years have drifted fast, still the music somehow knows. Light through the sacred silence, guide me through the fear tonight, through the sorrow and the rain, through the loneliness and pain. The city sleeps beneath the blue, yet somewhere's praying too. Somewhere another weary soul still believes in something whole. Pianist fills the empty room, tenderest line softly rolls like thunder beneath the soul, like a fire inside the soul. Morning rises, final beat, touching tops dark and cold. Still the spirits lingers near, inside every note we hear. Morning rises pale and gold, touch of tops dark and cold. Light through the spirits ride, carry every dream I knew. Through the darkness and the blue, till the soul begins to shine like the dawn beyond all time.
City breeze and neon rain, late night trains and window panes, late night trains and window panes. Coffee smoke and saxophone cries underneath electric skies, underneath electric skies. Street lights flicker soft and low, where lonely dreamers always go. Every corner sings the blues in worn-out coats and dusty shoes, and dusty shoes. Oh, the rhythm keeps on turning while the midnight lamps are burning. Every heartbeat swings in time like a slow and smoky ride. Walking through the avenue, searching for a world brand new. Baseline note is softly swaying. Every note is softly swaying, telling flight of distant birds. Moonlight paints the rooftops birds. Moonlight paints the rooftops blue. Some are lost and some remain, dancing slowly in the rain. Bright cymbals shimmer bright, keeping time till morning light. Cake my hand and drift away. Drummers move like thunder away, breaking silence long and loud, where jazz and heartbeat become one, till the rising's burning slow. Through the hearts that overflow of fading dreams and restless youth, soft gold colors fill the skies. The final note will gently fall, like the after the night is gone, inside every wandering
Morning breaks across the sky, cold blue shadows drift behind. Restless fire wakes inside, calling me beyond the night. The city breathes in fading gray, like a soul learned how to pray. Every street begins to glow. I hear the bass line moving slow, deep as rivers far below, steady like a human heart beating through the dark. The drummer strikes a rising flame, pulling rhythm from the pain. Ride cymbals spinning bright and white like stars glowing in the sky. Rise through the inner flame, leave behind the fear and shame, leading through the endless night. The piano opens like the dawn, softly carrying me along. Every chord begins to bloom inside the silence of the room. Then the saxophone appears, burning straight into my ears, wild and warm and filled with grace. No more chains around my soul, no more roads without a home. Only music rising free, like the truth inside of me. Oh, Spirit, can you hear the distant sound? Like the heavens breaking down, like a river made of gold, flowing through the human soul. The city trembles far below, still the rhythm keeps its flow. Still the rhythm keeps its flow. The city trembles far below, still the rhythm keeps its flow. Every heartbeat starts a climb towards something undefined. The drummer pushes through the storm, fierce and free and fully born. Snare rolls crashing through the blue like thunder searching for the truth. The saxophone climbs endlessly higher than the eye can see. Every phrase becomes a prayer floating through the midnight air. Rise through the inner flame. Let the dark rose lose its name. Every sorrow's learning how to bloom. Gentle harmonies unfold, warmer than the winter cold. I close my eyes and drift beyond, past the place where I belong, past the noise and endless doubt, past the need to figure out. There's a freedom in the sound, still the music lingers strong, because somewhere deep inside, beyond the fear we try to hide, a sacred fire remains alive, teaching broken hearts to rise, rise to true the end to rise. Explodes beneath my feet, burning rhythms through the streets. Every heartbeat starts to race, like thunder searching for its place. Cold wind rising from the tracks, city shadows blur into flame, calling softly out my name. The drummer strikes with restless fire, pushing every soul up higher. Snare rolls crashing through the air like storms no soul can bear. The bass line moves with endless force, like a river changing course, deep and steady through the smoke, carrying dreams we never spoke. Running toward the sacred fire, climbing higher and higher. Every note becomes a prayer, floating through the midnight, floating through the midnight air. The piano breaks into the storm, wild and beautiful and warm. Ivory echoes twist and rise like lightning across the sky. Then the saxophone appears, sharp and burning to the ears, crying out against the night like a soul demanding light. No surrender, no retreat, only rhythm, breath and heat, only movement through the blue, only sound becoming truth. Oh, Spirit, can you hear the distant flame? Can you feel it call your name? Like a river through the soul, like a force beyond control. The drummer drives the storm ahead, sweat and thunder painted red, right cymbals spinning fierce and bright like stars exploding in the night. The saxophone climbs endlessly, wild, relentless, fierce and free. Every phrase begins to soar, beyond the walls forevermore. The city trembles underneath, every window starts to breathe as the rhythm shakes the ground with its raw electric sound. Running toward the sacred fire, past the fear and the desire, past the sorrow and the pain, toward the light beyond the rain. The bass line rolls beneath the storm, ancient, human, deep and warm, like the pulse of every soul, trying somehow to feel whole, and broken hearts become guitars. The drummer slows but never fades, till the rhythm softly sways, while the saxophone cries low like the wind through winter snow. Then suddenly the room grows still, frozen by a distant thrill. One last note hangs in the blue like a final glimpse of truth. Morning rises pale and gold, touching rooftops dark and cold. Still the echoes linger strong, long after the song is gone. Beyond the fear we try to hide, a sacred stays alive, teaching weary souls to rise. Running toward the sacred fire, through the darkness and the rain, through the loss and through the pain, learns to shine like the dawn beyond all time. Soft rain falling on the windows, midnight breathing calm and slow, street lights glowing pale and gold, like stories quietly growing old. The room is wrapped in fading blue, smoke and shadows drift like you. Every memory softly stays inside these tired autumn days. Inside these tired autumn days. Inside these tired autumn days, I still hear your gentle laugh, floating somewhere in the past, like a melody half unknown, washing through my restless soul for the love that's long gone. The saxophone begins to sigh, warm and low like lullabies. Piano chords hang slow and deep, like promises we couldn't keep. Velvet echoes through the room, blooming softly in the gloom. The bass line walks so patiently, like time itself remember light. No words left to explain, only mutants and the rain, only silence and the rain, only music warm and you. Oh, midnight artists go, I close my eyes and see your face. Every fragile dreamsly shines, like distant stars beyond the blinds, somewhere far across the town, carrying hearts from place to place till the break day. The drummer Brasson begins to rise, slow as smoke against the night. Soft rain on Londo, still your shadow fills the room, like a fire without a spark. Morning waits beyond the gray, but I almost quiet midnight blue, where every song still leads to you. The piano rain keep falling down. Beyond the sorrow and the light, a lonely saxophone stillness about beautiful unfinished things. The morning came without a sound, gray smoke drifting over town, church bells trembling through the rain, calling softly through the pain. Empty streets and broken skies, questions living in our eyes. Nobody knew what words to say as the light stands beside the door, holding silence like before, hands shaking in the cold, carrying sorrow no heart can hold. Tears beneath the silent sky, where forgotten angels cry. Every shadow holds a name, every heartbeat feels the pain. Oh, morning light, why you hide behind the gray? Why you turn your face away? Can you hear the people pray for the wounds to heal someday? Slowly through the trees, blooming slowly through the gloom. No anger left inside the air, only sadness everywhere, only souls too tired to speak, only hearts grown frail and weak. Still the river keeps moving on, still another day is born, still the sky above remains. watching over all the pain. A preacher whispers to the crowd, his trembling voice not very loud, but every word cuts through the night like a candle searching for the light, falling softly once again, and somewhere in the distant dark a single bird begins to sing. The piano whispers one last chord like an unanswered prayer to God, then silence fills the empty air. Gent morning slowly starts to rise, pale gold colors still remains. Love survives beyond the pain, and somewhere deep in every soul, beyond the wounds we cannot hold, a quiet truth begins to grow. No darkness lasts forever long. Burning bright, steel reflections in the night, city breathing fast and loud, lightning hitting the crowd, footsteps racing down the line, heartbeat fighting against time, every second falls apart, like a train inside my heart. Velocity through the neon sky, no place left to run and hide. Every note cuts through the air like a desperate midnight prayer. The drummer strikes a storm alive, pushing everything to fly. Right cymbals spinning wild and sharp, like electric sparks in the dark. Climbs endlessly, wild and burning, fierce and free, searching for a distant sun before the final race is done. Every solo twists and bends, breaking rules that never end, every chord another door, to places no one saw before. Velocity through the neon sky, still I hear the old goodbye, still the music pulls me near like the answer hiding here. Then suddenly the night stands still, frozen by a distant thrill. One last note hangs crystal clear before it disappears. Morning light begins to grow, soft against the streets below. Still the echoes keep running free, forever chasing after me. Midnight trembling through the horn, silver rivers being born. No direction, no control, only echoes of the soul. Drums are breaking ancient walls, saxophones like distant calls, breathing fire into space, searching for a nameless place. I saw angels made of smoke, speaking truth, nobody spoke. Every note became a prayer, floating through electric air. Rise through the chaos, rise through the sound. Every shattered heartbeat turning around. Broken cities fade away, blackened stars begin to sway. Bass lines rumble underground like the earth's forgotten sound. Higher, higher, we are climbing past the silence, past the silence, past the years. No more chains around the mind, leave the dying world behind. Trumpets scream like open scars, calling spirits from the stars. Can you hear the endless cry? Can you hear the burning sky? Every solo cuts the night, every breath becomes the light. Ascend, ascend into freedom. Without faces, without names, improvising destiny inside soul and reborn. Oh! Piano shadows falling fast, cymbals crashing like the sea. Nothing here was meant to be free. And every human spirit is never alone. Saxophones are crying now, like prophets taking vows. Drums explode in sacred fire, lifting every dark desire. We are dust, we are dust, we are dust, we are trust. Take my hands beyond the pain, wash my spirit in the rain. Let the dissonance become a hymn for everyone. No beginning, no end, only waves, only transcend. And when the final trumpet fades and silence fills the masquerade, the stars will whisper soft and low, we were music long ago. The night moves slow across the town, like velvet shadows falling down. Street lights trembling in the rain, softly calling out my name. A distant train rolls through the dark, like an old for holds a flame. Every soul hides silent pain, cold reflections start to shimmer. Moonlight drifting on the tide, like memories I cannot hide. The saxophone begins to breathe, low and deep beneath the trees. Every note bends toward the sky like a quiet human cry. Whispers beneath the crescent moon, like unfinished dreams of you. The drummer brushes through the night, barely touching fading light. Soft cymbals shimmer far away, like stars dissolving into gray. No one speaks inside the room, still the music slowly live, like hidden tears we keep inside. Oh, lonely sky, piano falls like winter rain, still the music slowly blooms, like hidden tears we keep inside. Why you hold the world so still? Why you whisper through the hills, can hear the tired souls searching for a place to go. The bass line walks with quite a song. Now the moon hangs pale above, watching over broken love, burning softly without a name. I remember warmer days, sunlight dancing through complete. Fragile rest begins to fade like footsteps in the crescent moon. Still the music gently flows to places only dreamers know. Yet somehow the night feels warm because stars still carry traces of you. Piano photographs on the wall, every harmony soft as snow. Then silence settles in the air, tender sacred discipline rises slowly through the frame. But I almost wish to stay inside this quiet world of blue. And every summer night is gone, some feelings never truly fade. They only learn to hide in rain. Whispers beneath the crescent moon carry every dream I knew, through the shadows and the light, till the dawn returns tonight.